sounds good. Yeah, they're probably about to jump me over as well. There it is. Yep.
Yeah, but like
Race.
pretty frequently, the Earth will be like in the outer shadow and not in the inner shadow. So like it'll still be red when it's in the outer shadow, but then as it's transitioning into the darker shadow, that's when it like looks like it's disappearing, and then suddenly it's a redder red.
Yeah, I had heard that there was an eclipse sometime soon. I guess I just didn't realize it was one that we were going to be privy to in this area.
I think there's a total solar eclipse happening in the next couple of years. Like you can get to Nashville and see it. Like
Yeah, how much was it? Was it 2017 or something? I think it was 2017. The last time
that
we had
sounds
had the total one.
that sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, we were like 95% totality.
Okay. Yeah, I think it might have been a little bit less down here. So I feel like that one was also up in Nashville as well,
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I just remember I walked outside, for the couple of minutes before we reached ever how much totality, and my whole thought was, man, it just got a lot cooler out here. This is kind of nice.
I remember thinking the same thing. Okay, it gave us the baseline setup. That's no good.
Yeah, you want me to? Here, I can drop the setup in.
Is it still DM2?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I may get you to roll your brake bias adjustment back at some point, but haven't changed it since then.
I'm also going to turn it down to 2.5 gallons so I can qualify the car.
Yeah, not a whole lot of cars in this one, whereas we had like 40 in that race earlier. It ought to be a lot more clean running on track. Car number 3, Harambe Racing Company.
Oh man. I didn't know about like the dicks out thing until like 6 months after it was prevalent. So I found out about it and I thought it was the funniest goddamn thing. So I walk into our bedroom. Like at this point my wife was like so over all the Harambe stuff.
Yeah,
I said I just found out about dicks out and it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard. So
I have apparently
running.
never heard about this thing. So
Oh jeez. Okay, so yeah, it was just people were taking off their pants and they just like dicks out for Harambe. Like,
I apparently missed this somehow or another. No idea how.
so I walk into our bedroom, pants off, and I just yell, "Dicks out for Harambe!" And she's like, "No, you get out of here right now."
Didn't work well for you that time. I think I told you the thing that, or I guess the reference that I used with my wife recently that didn't hit was so she's a fan of The Rock as an actor, but it's really interesting to me that there's so many people who know The Rock, but they only really know him as the actor, and they don't know him as the Brahma Bull from WWE. And so we were watching. I threw on some old clip of him wrestling or something from Raw, and just out of nowhere, I turned to my wife and I asked her. I was like, "What's your favorite movie with The Rock in it?" And she goes to say, well, I really think, and then out of nowhere I go, it doesn't matter what your favorite movie with The Rock is in it. And she did not understand the reference at all and got really offended.
Those are the best when you're like, "This is going to be a funny joke." It is absolutely not a funny joke.
Absolutely the opposite. All right, lap 1. Cockpit view so I can watch your hands.
1/100th faster.
Yeah. This thing definitely still has some wheel spin on power down, like Road Atlanta exit of turn 7 style.
Yeah. Track is also very green.
Yeah. P5 on the charts.
Only a half second off
Yeah.
P1.
Interesting, because I have seen people turn low 12s.
Track temp is 113, which is, I think, the hottest I've seen it. And
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
it looks exceedingly green. Like it looks like it's at 0% usage.
Yeah, practice has moderately low usage. Quality is carried over from practice, so yeah, it'll rubber in over the course of your stint.
You know, when I was doing AI races, I was finding it pretty well rubbered in by the end of even 15 or 20 minutes.
How many cars though? Because we've only got 20 in this race.
I guess that was probably 30 cars, 30 or 40 cars.
Cool. Yeah, so you got the fuel cranked back up.
Yes. Go double check that it's actually in there too. Yes. I still don't know what the fuck happened during qualifying for that race earlier. Just didn't push done or something. It was stupid. JO Motorsports #1. Those fuckers. They've got the driver I'm pissed off with.
Yeah, let me see. Jonathan O'Shallam.
Yeah.
Let's see if I recognize any of these guys.
Check one last time that there's enough fuel in the car. I'm not paranoid. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't. So far, I don't recognize any of the names of anybody in here. I mean, I know there's a lot. There's a lot of iRacers out there, but I mean, you also typically find yourself, or I find myself racing with kind of the same people pretty frequently. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these folks.
Looks like it'll be about 9:12 when we get the green flag.
Shut the car off. Save a little fuel. Letter
I.
Letter I. All right, 20 cars, 3 hours. We're split half and half. 10 LMP2s and 10 GT3s. Tell you, as crazy as traffic is here with the LMP2s and the GT3s, I feel like it would be even worse if those were GTEs that we were racing against.
Yeah.
The GT3s tend to accelerate out of the corners at the same rate that the P2s do. Right. Best of luck.
The very throwback scheme for this car in front of me.
Clear right. The two ahead of you are tight. Car left, clear. He wiggled coming out of the corner too, no run. Stay right. Good job. Yeah, that guy got in way too deep, and he was trying to avoid making contact with the person ahead of him.
Track is hot, and it's green, and we're all on cold tires.
Yep. All good though. No pressure behind. P4 after the first lap. Good work.
E6 caught me asleep on the start a little bit. I got him back pretty quickly though.
Yeah. I don't see any GT3s up the track yet. It is only lap 2, but I've been catching them pretty quickly in some of my races. Good lap. It's another good lap, by the way. You're pulling away from the car behind.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake that cost him a few tenths. Chief's telling me I'm doing the same times as the cars in front of me, except the leader's starting to pull away.
Yeah, he's pulling away slightly, but I mean, 3 seconds. He's got a 3-second lead on 4th place after 3 laps. Meh. I've seen people check out much more quickly than that. You're pulling away from P6 and P7 as well. So we're settling in here nicely. There are GT3s coming off the back stretch now, so still another couple laps, or another lap or two maybe. You're still stretching a lead over the people behind you. The leaders are going to be, they're in GT traffic coming out of the keyhole. We've already caught them. So you're going to have GTs probably going through the S's, if not by Thunder Valley. Yeah, this might not be too bad if there's only 9 GT cars to deal with.
Fucker.
All good, man. It's so easy to have that happen and you lose 2 seconds.
I just hope he holds up the P2 behind me that much.
He is. I'm hearing contact behind you, and that gap's already grown beyond what it was beforehand. So All right, so the next set of GT traffic is everyone on their podium. Showing 26.9, 26.8 laps remaining. I think you're on pace for a 37 lap stint as well. I'm gonna jump in the cockpit of the car ahead. The car ahead for position has struggled to hold on to the rears this lap. Yeah, big wiggle coming out of two last.
been burning him up, fighting that guy in front of him.
Yeah, he's dropped back off of him, which they are catching another GT right now. They have cleared the GT. The track is starting to rubber in. GT's
Center, the
coming out of
tires
the
are already
keyhole.
warm.
That lap was faster than my qualifying lap.
Yeah, you're burning fuel. I've got a nice camera angle that I'm working here just off the right side pod. So it's good, cool sensation of speed, but I can also see whenever you're having to counter steer.
Just like through the keyhole.
Yep, yep.
That was my worst slide of the race yet, so.
And I'm going to go back to the far chase so I can tell you about things like that. Got two more GTs ahead battling for position. Got a P2 off to your right. You can take him on the outside in the carousel. Clear. Clear, clear. Yeah, as I've used this setup, the car seems to get faster over the course of the run, even though the tires are burning down so far.
Probably just the car getting lighter and the CG moving forward.
Yep. Yeah, so you can make an outside move work through that corner there, just like what that yellow prototype did. I've done that a number of times. You can also make an inside move work through that kink. You just have to commit to it kind of early so the GT knows that's what you're doing. Showing 18 more laps. So definitely going to be more than a 40-minute stint. Probably going to be at least a 43. This is the GT leader ahead of you. Track temp is decreasing. It's down 3 degrees Celsius since the start of the race. At this rate, this track's going to be green or be really rubbered in and really cool by the end of the race. Car off, stay right. That's 4 position.
That's the second time he's spun.
Yeah.
The first time I was also trying to pass a GT car, so I wasn't really able to take the opportunity because it was a weird scenario.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. It was in that same corner. He was just off in a different area. We are now on the bottom step of the podium.
Now with the track rubbering in, that's what made me think it'd be better for you to finish the race since you're more the fuel save guy anyways, and that would just be easier if the track was really rubbered in.
Yeah, probably so. I also just realized at whatever the last race was that we did, Sebring, I realized that I like closing the race because you get down to the end of the race and you do have a really rubbered in track, and you also have significantly less traffic than what you had at the beginning of the race. So it's like, I mean, I was setting some killer lap times there at the end of Sebring, but also like the car was clean, the track had plenty of rubber down on it, and I had nowhere near the amount of traffic that you guys had when y'all were in the car. You're going to have to deal with another GT in about 2.5 laps. This is lap 24 of your run. You got 13 more. Got a car off. It's the next car for position's off. I don't see him. He's back going again. I just happened to see that on your relative. This may be what you're trying to do, but feel free to go at qualifying pace from earlier. The car has it in it right now, I believe. Good work navigating this traffic.
Ferrari on the last lap pissed me off a lot. I had to slam on my brakes going through that kink down the straightaway.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, 7 more.
Was up 3/10 on my best lap.
Yeah, so at the rate we're going, we're not going to have to worry about fuel save at all. Because I think we're going to pretty easily make it 45 minutes. Yeah, I think we're pretty easily going to make it 45 minutes.
And even if the other stints are 40 minutes, we've bought into that margin enough.
Yeah, your next stint is going to take us to probably the
just past the halfway point.
Yeah, it's going to take us to an hour 20 remaining, at least, because you've got four more laps, and we're at 2 hours and 14 seconds left right now. And I'm now thinking we have pace over this car ahead of us.
I think he's burned his tires off, and he's spun once. Although I'm feeling like my tires have definitely had enough of my shit, so...
Yeah, hell, at this point, you can keep going, or you can stop when you're ready. Either one, if you want to go ahead and get on fresh tires. Because we're at hour 52:20 remaining, or hour 58. I'm sorry.
Still keeping enough pace with the lighter fuel, so
cool.
But that was still just a 14-1. Like,
yeah. Yeah, you rattle off a handful more like that here to end the stint, and we should be pretty well locked into P3 then. This is the guy behind seems to be a little bit more quick through traffic, but anytime we're on open road, we're pulling away. I will say back up your entry a bit to turn 4, so the right-hander at the end of the backstretch. Or is that turn 3? Either one. Back up your entry there a bit. Car behind is in the pits.
Beef was talking at the same time. I didn't hear what you were saying.
Car behind is in the pits. Back up your entry a bit to this next corner. Or back up your brake marker a bit to this next corner.
Yeah, I've been trying to push it a bit more, and I pushed it a little too far last lap.
There you go. Much better. That was another 13.9 last time. Good work. car behind pitted as well. You've got 2 laps remaining. I may pitch you a little bit early depending on what traffic looks like.
We're catching the tail end of the prototypes now.
Yeah. Yeah, box.
Copy.
Alright, we got you full of fuel. We got 4 tires. And we got a tear off. Good work, man. Good first stint. Leader pitted with us.
We could have gone one more too, but yeah, we were right in that gaggle of traffic. It was probably a good call.
Yeah.
Stretch the legs a bit. I forgot to set my watch earlier. Okay.
Half a tank's in. I have no idea if other people are taking tires or not. But they just went 1 spot, 2 spots. Yeah, the leader's got to be taking tires as well if he's still sitting in his stall.
If people didn't take tires, we'll find out by the end of this stint.
Yeah. Right, should be falling off the jacks any moment. All right, go with it. No pressure behind. No pressure behind. Yeah, we'll see how all that cycles out in a lap or so. Thinking we're going to be surprised that because of some people not taking tires, but we'll see.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, that's weird. Tire, like, your critical was only 65 there.
Yeah.
So may have lost some time from that, but we'll see. Yeah, we're gaining two spots back. And another spot. We leapfrog Piazza. That was the car ahead of us, so I don't know if we're going to be P3 or P2. Either way, that tells me that other people are taking tires.
At least the people we're battling with.
Yeah.
People behind us didn't take tires is kind of not our concern. Just kind of pads our lead over them.
I think we've still got one person left to pit. Maybe not. I couldn't really tell. There's Jared Knight, who was behind us, is still showing ahead of us, although that may be him in the pits. Yeah, P3. How the hell did he go to being 16 seconds ahead of us?
Maybe pit early. I don't know.
I bet he did not take tires. His
That's probably true.
Yeah, his pit lap was a minute 59. Our pit lap was 2 minutes 23. So that yeah, he was 8 seconds behind us, and now he's 16 seconds ahead of us. That lines up.
He was having a hard time keeping the car on the track before.
Right. The leader did take tires as well. So if someone didn't, or if anybody didn't, he did. So I guess let's just run a race here, and we'll see if we can catch up to him. Yeah, the car behind's a lot faster than you come from the exit of Thunder Valley through the end of the carousel. But we're pretty quick through Sector 1. Yeah, this time through, try lifting a bit early on the right-handed kink before the hard right-hander that sends you into Thunder Valley. I think that may help set up your entry into that right-hander that comes over the crest. Go ahead and lift at the apex of this kink. This guy behind us must just be carrying more rear downforce or something. It seems like he's able to get the power down a lot more right there at that crest. Yeah, I think the only place he's really faster than us is getting coming over the crest in Thunder Valley.
Everything I try to do through there is just putting me off where I'm trying to put the car, so I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, I guess.
Yeah, man. Do you? That's one. It's like every corner here. Slow in, slow in, slow in to set up the corner as much best as possible. There you go. That's it. That's it. He did not get a run on us that time. Alongside, clear, clear. Got the apex. Good work. Good work. One hour and 43 minutes remaining. You got a car off. Prototype off somewhere ahead. He is rejoined. He's going. Track's clear. Good, 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 good. Yeah, you keep doing that exact thing and nailing that exit onto Thunder Valley, and I don't think the guy behind will be able to pass us even if he gets close.
Saw Mr. Knight on the relative for a second. I've really eaten into whatever gap he had.
Well, he was the prototype that went off on the previous lap.
Doesn't surprise me.
Nah, he's been off a couple of times now, and he's on old tires. None of these GT cars ahead of you are battling each other for position. Still no battles for position in any of these. And you pulled Jared Knight into within 6 seconds. Good work. You're deep on the brakes there.
I was just kind of guessing, honestly.
Yeah, because not being able to see your marker.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the things I like about Road Atlanta. They have lines across the track. Commit to it. Good work. Clear.
Yeah, my braking marker into turn 4 is when a signpost passed my A pillar.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, the 300 board for me.
Which is not helpful when the sign is already very far away and now it's that much further away.
Yep.
Gonna do it again.
Good. Yeah, you've really cleaned up that corner as well. Good job. We're pulling a gap on the car behind. The gap ahead's fluctuating. But he's about to have to deal with a lapped prototype. Ah, never mind. .24 to 25 laps remain. That's going to get us to the hour 13 left in the race. Track temp has fallen another degree Celsius. Stay right. I think Jared crashed trying to get around this prototype ahead of you. He wasn't making life easy for him in the least. Try to give me a good exit out of turn one and see if we can set him up into the keyhole. Yep. Good work. Good work committing on that one. You went hard on the brakes there.
Not any harder than I normally do. Just that guy braked
Oh,
way
really?
earlier than I was expecting.
Oh, really? Alright. We're now a true P2. I don't think we have to worry about anything from the guy we passed who didn't take tires. He just ducked into the pits.
He crashed trying to get past that guy.
Yeah,
I think
sure he had damage of some kind.
I saw no front clip on him when I scooted past him.
Yeah, I was going to take a look at that, but I'm going to stay here with this while you've got pressure. I wouldn't worry about this guy too much, though. He's not driving like an idiot. Also wouldn't be surprised if he just tries to over or undercut us or something as well. At this point, I think the guy's got to realize that this is kind of a battle for second place. Like, the entire race is to battle for second place right now. The leader's kind of checked out. The leader is 24 seconds up the road. So he's almost got a half a lap. All right, line this guy up coming out of this corner. There you go. $20 more. We'll be within the fuel window in about 10 minutes. So really, once we get there, if you need to come in early, you're good too. Top 4 prototypes on the lead lap. You're 24 seconds behind the leader. The gap to P4 is 24 seconds as well. Actually just showed up on your relative, never mind. He's got to run, looking right. He's not there. He's backed out of it.
Turning my fastest laps of the race, and I can't shake this guy.
Yeah. He's pretty quick too. He's also in the lower pressure position right now. Good work. Yeah, I think he either over or undercuts us, one of the two. Got to run. Looking left. He's there.
Got mega sideways coming onto the front straight.
Yeah, it's all good. Let's take your time here with these prototypes. Ooh. They made contact. This guy's being a dick. Like, good recovery. All right, I'm gonna go back and look at what happened to that guy that we passed when he spun. Oh, did Dan spin?
Yes, he did.
Ah. Yeah, and so when you passed the yellow car, that was he just made a completely unforced error. Um, he had already passed the other prototype and sent it into turn one, caught inside curb and looped it. No damage. He didn't hit anything, but he did pit. So, um,
You say the inside curve at turn one?
yeah.
Easy to do. There's so much time to be gained if you just, depending on how willing you are to flirt with that curb.
Yeah, and I'm looking to see if he made another mistake. Yeah, he made another mistake on that lap and went off going into Thunder Valley, and that's when he decided to pit.
When he rejoined, he was 3.5 behind, and now he's 7 behind. So, and now he's got to pass that fucker again.
Oh no, I was still talking about the yellow car. I'm gonna go take a look at what's happening with Old Dogs Racing.
I think they touched the curb at turn 5 because I just did that and it almost pitched me around. That's what I call the direct drive difference.
Yeah. No, I don't think he touched the curb. I think he put too much trail braking in it. Yeah, he was wide. He was a little wide. Just too much trail braking. I mean, he did not hit anything, which is nice. But then, he didn't spin, but he got super loose in the carousel. Had the car at probably a 45-degree angle.
Also very easy to do.
And came to almost a complete stop. So
every other lap, I feel my steering wheel like completely unbind going through the carousel.
Yeah. Track temps down to 38C.
What is that in American?
About 100.
If I weren't also driving a car, I could do the conversion in my head.
Well, I mean, that's... Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 100. It's actually easier going that way. Off the top of your head is just double it and add 30. Close enough.
I just remember when I complain about... I remember when I always complained to my Irish friends about how hot it is in Alabama in the summer. I always remember quoting high 30s. So.
When you're in school, all the math is easier in metric. But then you work for an American company, you do everything in imperial units.
Halfway. Ten more. since this team behind us has a squad of all Italian drivers, they all got some high I ratings. I can't see their exact I ratings, but I can see their divisions. And so I'm a division. Divisions are based off of your I rating. I'm a Division 3. You're a Division 4. The guy currently in that car is a Division 2, and the other two drivers are D1.
Well, good luck when I hand this car to you in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Although I think you've got about a half second on me.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends. I think I am just more consistently at the 14 flat mark. That same damn Ferrari.
Okay, that one.
We'll step away for just a moment.
Didn't appreciate that, Aaron.
Alright, I'm back with you.
Didn't realize you had left.
There's our old friend Jared.
I've been slowly wheeling him in for a while.
laps of fuel.
Scary re-entry, Nick.
You all set to go?
Yeah. I haven't turned on my crew chief yet, but I'll do that before I get in.
It's set for full fuel and tires.
Yep. Still showing 3 more. Two more. I'll take a moment to set up my fan now that I'm thinking about it. One more lap.
Funny to hear the crew chief almost beg you. In this lap now, please, Aaron.
I think we might be the overall leader at the moment. May have gone a lap further.
We went a lap further. I'm going to be about dead even with my fastest lap coming into the pits here. So, decent in lap for sure.
Oh, I am not live. Wow. Alright. Did not know I was not live. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my chief on.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
2 litres left.
Dan came in with us. Good work, man. Good work. Full fuel.
We will have counted for leading the lap. Leading the race for a lap.
Yeah. I am in the car. Let's see if Dan takes time. Oh, it's driver swap for them ahead of us.
Not even a single incident.
That's probably about to change.
As long as they're just off tracks, just give me 1X's, buddy.
Yeah. Looks like Dan's taking tires as well. Come on, drop me, drop me, drop me, drop me.
Now they put on Doriano
There's
Riachuelo.
traffic behind. Take care.
Almost forgot to engage the pit speed limiter.
Turn down your brake bias.
I don't think I have a button mapped for it.
I can't do it for you.
Alright, give me a lap or two to see how it goes, and if I don't like it, I'll figure it out.
Knight is getting closer. The gap's now 1.6 seconds.
Right side. Clear right.
B2, that's a new fastest lap for Knight, 1:14.02. Coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left.
I see Knight behind us, but I know he's got to be off sequence. I don't know, maybe he can make it on one more stop from there as well.
Car left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
There hasn't been a single thing in the text chat this whole time. That's incredible.
Interesting.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
I've gotten very lucky with 2 nights in a row with some damn fine racing.
Yeah.
Holding off Dan there was just... Can't you see elbows out shit, man? And then at ACC last night, my race at Silverstone, I was like back and forth for the lead with this guy for like 3 laps.
I'm glad you're liking ACC.
I still need to do more things to get some of my ratings up further. I started like the young driver program thing, so I unlocked like everything but racecraft.
Yep.
I think you can't improve your pace score unless you do like the special events or something, so I need to look into that. And right now all the stuff on the official competition servers with the new DLC pack that they just dropped, that on the one hand it's only $6, on the other hand I've been spending a lot of money lately, and I'm going to India in a couple
Don't be
weeks.
intimidated here.
Yeah.
coming up on a slower car.
If Jared gets a run on us, I would advise not fighting it too hard.
I'm trying to hold him off until the tires come in.
Just
Car right, clear right.
That's your best lap in this session.
his car's posture makes me feel like he's going to try something stupid.
The gap to Knight behind is increasing. It's now 0.8 V2.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he can make it to the finish on one more stop.
He'd have to make it 15 more minutes. I think there's an hour left right now. Well, you've got some clearish track. I'm gonna.
Did he go off behind me?
He may have. Yeah, he spun it through that last right-hander of the. He didn't quite spin it. He saved it. A four-wheel skid and almost came to a stop coming out of that.
You've just done a
Right, out of the
114.73.
essence.
Slower class car ahead.
Left side. Clear left.
Big old stretch.
We'll need to refuel 0.1 into the race.
Oh, God. Oh, my knees.
That's your fastest lap today. The guy behind has just done a 113.77. Slower car ahead. This is their class leader.
On your left. Clear left.
The leader's just done a 113.84. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Your lap time was 114.46. Use all the track, force him to find the gap. You've just done a 114.12. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace. Slower class car ahead.
Right side. Clear right.
The gap to Knight behind is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. That lap was at 114.22.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. We think about 31 minutes of fuel left, 2.1 litres per lap. We'll need to add 37 litres to get to the end of the race. The tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temperatures look good.
Don't see any evidence that he has a teammate entered in the race.
Who's that?
Jared.
Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right.
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Hi, Cindy. I sent my sister-in-law the stream link.
Hello.
She just messaged in the live stream through.
On your right. Clear right.
She was here last week and she was messing around with the sim. She was like, "This is hard. I'm getting hot, sweaty." So
Me too, Cindy. Me too.
when I got out of the car, all I could think of was just to text her like, "I just did an hour and a half of driving. Here's a stream link."
That lap was a 1:14.51.
And also, for your info, Cindy, you're 20 or 30 seconds behind live, so there'll be a gap.
That last lap was a 1:14.58.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
That guy really doesn't need to be putting up that hard of a fight.
I think I was also the guy that was being a bastard when I was trying to lap him.
You're coming up on a slower class car.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right.
Jeez.
Clear right.
Oh man.
Pucker moment.
Your lap times are dropping off. Come.
Left side. Clear left.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Alright, he just pitted. How much time
The
do we
captain,
have left?
Knight, behind is now 1.2.
46.5 minutes.
That lap time was 1:13.95.
You said 46?
Yeah, 46 and a half. So
He's going to
it
have to
is
save
possible.
fuel, but
Yeah.
Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
On your left. Clear left.
I scratched the paint. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch, you got us a 0x. Not even I got us a 0x.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
going to have to save fuel, and he's
Stay
going to have
right.
to sit there for a full fill up too. So
Yeah, Chief on for a short fill.
41 liters. So just over half a
I
tank.
think we'll need to stop again. Coming up on a slower class car.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
My critical tire was my front left at 69%.
All right, I want to double stint the tires to end.
That's what I was asking.
Especially since it's going to be a short final stint.
And the tires aren't falling off as much as we expected.
That lap was a 1:15.13. You're a second off the pace in sector 2.
Yeah, I really don't know what the difference is.
The track temperature is
Lap time's
falling.
down to
It's now
96,
36
so-
Celsius.
Cool
Slower
temp,
class
lots of
car
rubber
ahead.
maybe?
Yeah, it's got to be.
You're easier on the tires than I am. You are easier on the tires than I am.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
What's our gap to that Italian team? I think it was car 67.
34 seconds.
Oh, really?
We've got 25.5 seconds to P1.
You're coming up on a slower car.
On your right. Clear right.
The leader has just done a 113.68.
I just don't have great lap time in me right now.
Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
A couple more laps. I should start coming back to you. Got 15 laps of fuel left. I think we've just passed the windows that there is enough volume open in the tank to put the last amount of fuel we need in. So whenever you want to make your final stop, make your final stop. Got 38 minutes to go.
You're coming up on a slower class car.
I was up a 10th until I caught that
Car
car.
right. Clear right.
That's how it goes.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Slower class car ahead.
I was up a 10th in until I got greedy. I was still only down by half a 10th overall.
What's your first lap of the 13s?
Second.
You had it. Second.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
There's that Lamborghini fucking
left.
dive bombing you again.
Clear left.
No, that was me dive bombing that entire group, actually. I got in there way too hot. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to hit this Porsche.
Also, just I'll be damned if I'm gonna throw another lap of the 13s away.
I mean, from a race strategy standpoint, we kind of have to be turning hot laps right now. You know, given that we think Jordan could be, basically right there with us when we come out of the pits.
I do believe that car is going to be disqualified. So,
Okay.
like, there is not a plus sign next to that car number to expand the entries.
Slower class car ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, I see my massive skid mark entering the keyhole from the previous lap.
And the overall leader still has a driver entered that hasn't turned a lap yet.
So we may win this one on a technicality.
They only have to turn, iRacing's predicting 11 laps, so I'm guessing when they stop, we're going to put that guy in. I mean, that's what would make sense. Who the hell knows? I mean, if we win, it's a weird technicality to win on, but
I'll take it.
I'll take it for sure. If it comes to me. I think we're pulling away from P3. You got 40 seconds on him.
Who is P3 right now?
Old Dogs Racing. Car number 67.
Damn, what happened to Jordan? I didn't think he would lose that much time.
He's in 4th, down a lap.
Here comes the pace. I'm trending for a 13.7 right now.
Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh no. So, car 67, that's P3. That's the one that still has a driver that has a car. P1 is set. So our only chance to catch P1 is us to not take tires. Hope that they do take tires, and then we catch them anyways. Which all seems like tall asks.
The leader has just done a 113.
Or for them to crash.
Yeah. This guy, he just did a 13.2. I mean, I was just checking to see what this guy's pace was, and he turned in his fastest lap of the race in a 13.2. If he's not in traffic, it looks like he's pretty consistently in the mid to upper 13s. So
Your last lap time was a 113.89.
they need to take tires, we need to not take tires, and they need to crash.
Slower class
Stranger
car
things have
ahead.
happened.
On your left. Clear left.
It's just wild that I have a 40-second lead over that car behind us now.
Jared is a lap down. The leader is 26 seconds in front of us. Which puts Jared at most 50 seconds behind, or at least 50 seconds behind us.
Yeah, he had to have taken tires on his last stop.
Slower class car ahead.
I hate BMWs. You know, never mind, that's a Porsche. I hate
On your
Porsches
left.
too.
Clear left.
Ten minutes of fuel remaining.
Right side. Clear right.
Only Ferraris are acceptable, and that is a biased opinion.
Left side. Clear left.
Lost 2.5 seconds this lap. There we go.
That's your fastest lap.
Means you have car's fastest lap, you son of a bitch. I think I did a 13.7. Now that the pace is back, I would just give it a few real hot laps here before you come into the pits.
Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
We'll fill you to the end of the race. Coming up on a slower class car.
Car left. Clear left.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left. The leader is pitting now. The guy behind has just done a 113.42. You're coming up on a slower car.
Leaders in the pits.
You've just done a 114.02.
Right side.
Yeah, I'm
Clear
gonna
right.
have get to lead a couple laps here.
Let's see if they stop for, if they get tires here.
If I was them, I would.
They didn't take tires. They're back on track. It's Jared. This might be a good time to pit.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Car right. Clear right.
You're in the lead. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on.
I have no fuel for 2 more if you want it.
Copy.
We'll pull you to the end. Minutes of fuel remaining.
A little too much trail braking there.
Easy.
We're running
to
on fumes, mate. Hit this
Yeah,
lap.
stop
In
this
this
lap.
lap. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Sheep
Lap
is
time's
telling me
pretty
39
consistent.
liters. Go ahead and bump me to 41, please.
Another half a gallon.
I'll check it. Yep, 49 liters. Good.
in.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Good tires. gonna check my tire info, but it felt good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're off.
71. Yeah. 69 was my critical.
Yeah. Leader's gonna take the lead back right here.
Yeah, I expected that.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Although they're not gonna be that far ahead of us.
There's traffic behind. The car behind's pitting now.
Think they got a Bronzy in?
Somehow we cut our gap to the leader from like 25 seconds to just 6 seconds now.
What lap times has this guy been running?
That was the guy that, when I looked at it, he had just done a 13.2. And his last two are a 13.6 and a 13.8. Car 67 is going to get disqualified. They didn't put in that other driver. They're running out of time to be able to even put him in. And then, yeah, Jared's car doesn't have a second driver, so like the only ones that could get us like would be P3 and P4, and
The gap in front is now
we have
5.2.
them even on a technicality, if not pace.
P2. Slower class car ahead.
Car left. Clear
Yeah,
left.
so I'm thinking I don't have the pace to catch this guy ahead unless he has a big off track. But if he does, then we are right there.
Screw that. Let me see if you had an issue with like his in lap or out lap or something.
Right side.
Oh, they
Clear
did
right.
take tires.
Ah,
That's what I think by the time I got to them, they were already in the air. Whoa, you're catching up to them all of a sudden. What's going on? What's going on?
he had a big off track.
Yes, he did. He hit the wall.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right. On your left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Oh, oh man.
I think we're okay.
Yeah. I don't think he hit the wall hard enough to do any damage.
You're now in the lead. Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. Coming up on a slower class car.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. That was a 114.64.
He's getting in on the brakes way deeper into the keyhole, so next lap around, if you're still in front, focus on getting a good exit out of turn 1 to take that away.
Love how you say if you're still in front, like you don't believe I will be.
He also did a 13.2, so, you know.
Well, hell, I did a 13.5.
Yeah, you're right. It's just that us being in the lead of a race is foreign territory for me.
There's your run out of turn 1.
You can keep doing that, you can keep them behind you.
Slower class car ahead.
Copy.
As long as we don't get fucked by
Left
a
side.
GT car.
Clear left.
There's a car leaving the pits. Your lap time was at 113.75. You're matching race pace.
The car exiting the pits. GT
Car
traffic up
left.
here.
Clear left.
You're coming up on a slower car. Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Clear 3 wide. He's looking inside. Nice work. Maybe we can frustrate this guy into another off.
I feel like at this point it'd only take one.
On your right. Clear right.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now
GT car
33
up us
Celsius. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Time remaining.
10 minutes, 45 seconds.
Let me know if you see anywhere specifically that he's faster than me.
It's definitely onto the brakes and in the keyhole and into turn 4. and into the carousel. Anywhere where there's harder braking.
Loving this, mate. This is perfect. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That lap time was 1:14.07. You're leading.
Thanks, Chief. Duh.
Whoever crosses the line in first
Slower
place
car ahead. It's their
wins
class
the
leader.
race. Will Crossland, crew chief, jeez. Gotta run.
I see it.
It's gonna force
Left
straight
side,
inside.
clear left.
Good work.
I know a bluff when I see one.
Car right. Clear right.
That was 1:14.50.
Right side, clear right.
Motherfuck. Okay.
I hope he gets taken out by a GT.
The gap in front has increased to 8.4
It
seconds.
was total neck
P2.
too.
Oh,
It was
really?
like- yeah. There was still a foot between
Car
you guys.
Clear right.
At least to me, it looks like I killed.
Still a few minutes left. Maybe he'll screw up.
You've used half your fuel.
There's a part of me that wants to be like, that's fair because we got him earlier, but not that bad.
Sorry, Luis.
Well, the difference is I was alongside him when we made contact. He was not alongside me.
He rear-ended you. I mean, it was kind of net code, but that's also fucking iRacing. You gotta leave a couple of feet.
You've just done a 1:15.40.
Truth be told, though, we didn't really have the, like, in terms of outright pace, I can't beat that guy.
No.
That was fun battling for a while, though.
You were cooler than I would have been. I was panicking and I'm not even in the driver's seat.
I had a thought similar to that at one point. Ooh, this car is squirrely after that hit.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Well, the next 2 cars behind us are going to get disqualified. So,
Well, they're not even going to be able to catch us. We're like 40 seconds ahead of them or something.
no, we're only
Right side.
20 seconds ahead.
Clear right.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
You're 34 seconds ahead when you cross the stripe post.
Okay.
26 seconds now. I mean, they're fighting each other. They're both going to get disqualified, but
Yeah.
they're fighting each other. I would just take it easy for the last 5 minutes here.
Yeah, I will. I was just thinking that the rear of the car feels a lot freer after that contact with the person who's going to go on and win this race. And then when that happened, I was like, oh, I'm going to make contact. Let me hit square.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 18 seconds. That lap was a 1:15.41.
Yeah, I see Jared back there now.
P3 and P4 are getting disqualified.
You've got 10 minutes
I
of
still
fuel
don't want him
remaining.
to be.
Fair. You've only got 3 more minutes though, so I don't think he's going to be able to make up 26 seconds in 3 minutes.
Yeah, 2.5 laps or whatever.
Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Fucking Lambo again, man. What
Yeah,
the
I saw
fuck?
that. I think we get the white flag this
Shoot
time
it up the
by.
inside now.
He's 20 seconds ahead of you. It's gonna be close. Maybe. Probably. It's hard to judge how far it is. I don't think he got the white flag. He's in turn 1 now. We just crossed the minute 10, so guessing you're not getting the white flag now, you'll get it next time by.
Well, then maybe he'll run out of fuel.
Fingers crossed.
Your last lap time was a 1:16.00. You're coming up on a slower class car. P2.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
There's the white flag.
Last lap, bring it on home. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Ooh, we did it.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
Good run. If you'd have told me we were going to finish second, I'd have been stoked. But right now, I can't help but be a little disappointed to have not won the race. So,
Yeah.
especially with the way it went. Like if it was a clean pass and he got us, you'd be like whatever. But it was a bit dirty on his front, and then netcode did not help.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe without the net code, if we do just make light contact, I don't spin or something. Who knows? But I mean, they had the pace on us. We executed a clean enough race to put ourselves in a position to be there beside them right at the very end.
That's pretty much our MO.
I mean, I tend to think that's just good racing in general.
It should be, but that's not typically how things go on
Watch your
this
speed. Engage the limiter.
Where is this person? We're gonna park over the top of him.
And slightly in front of them.
Yeah. Just to prove the point. Alright, I gotta go back and watch that replay.
Lap 120.
Yeah, and I had got held up by the GT car. Wasn't able to get as good of a run out of turn one as I would have liked. Okay, I did squeeze him a bit. I see that in that scenario. Or I see that from the angle I have here.
Yeah, I guess it kind of was moving under braking.
No, I think I moved before I started braking.
Well, yeah, I guess what I mean is going like diagonally through the brake
Yeah,
zone.
fair.
Which, like, you know, I think what you're doing is a defensive version of the normal line that I think you and I both take, where we kind of aim for the first apex as we're braking. Like, we don't really turn into it, we just kind of go straight to it.
Yeah. Yeah, and either way, I gave him plenty of room. Like, plenty of room. So, oh well.
Just that no Carlos to his inside.
I'll take second. It's nice to have another clean LMP2 race. I think,
Especially after how that practice race went earlier.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
man.
I was thinking, just still from being scarred by our experiences at Watkins Glen last year.
Oh man, I still have a partial shaped hole in my butthole.
Yeah. Oh, midnight, and you made it. You made it all the way. Nice.
Yeah, and I still need to wind down. There's no way I can go right to bed right now.
Especially not with that battle for the lead right there at the very end.
I gained 51 iRating. You gained 38.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to check that because that was a. I mean, we finished second in a. Oh wow, we finished second in with a SOF of 23:43. I will take it. And the two guys we were battling, their iRatings are 4K and 3.7. So I'll take that. And so TNT Racing LMP2 got promoted to second.
Third.
Or yeah, to third. And those guys both have over 5K.
Jeez.
Like, I think we might have been like the lowest team iRating here.
Yeah, Dan Piazza, that I was battling with, is like he was over 3,400. His teammate Doriano was 4,000.
Nice. So we held our own with some 3 and 4K people, which is pretty damn hard to do. So
Jared was us. He was 2,100. A little above us, but it's fine.
yeah. Oh, and I finally gained some safety rating as well. I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna go get a shower and I'm gonna call it a night. I imagine you're gonna wind down and call it too.
Yeah, probably read some comic books. Go to sleep.
Nice. Can't say I blame you. All right, man. That was a fun one. That was a fun one.
Yes, it was. Like after the practice race, I was like, if Dustin is ever like, let's do an endurance race at Mid Ohio, I'll tell him to go. But no, maybe. I don't know. If you ever ask for Lime Rock, I'm not doing Lime Rock. That's for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Lime Rock either.
Unless it's GTL. But
Yeah. I don't know what the next one will be. I need to take a look at the team schedule and figure that out later, I reckon.
Yep.
All right, good deal, man. Y'all have a good evening.
You too.
Bye.